Hi everybody and welcome to another Patchcraft Winter Festival, and I am standing outside the very, very fancy restrooms. Do you like the doors? They're actually curtains, but they look fantastic. Let me show you something very fancy. Look at that. I could play with this all day. So let me just take you a tour inside. So we've got mirrors, sinks, hand towels, bins, and let's just open this door. Toilets, more toilets, hand towels, more toilets. We're doing a bit of a sharing thing going on here, and I love this. This is baby changing room. Isn't that fantastic? Decorated it obviously Christmassy. Let's open that up so people know it's vacant. And I put the water in the sinks, and I just think this looks great. Really chuffed with how that little area worked out, and I've gone all the way round. This keeps growing. I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep this, because if it keeps growing like this, I'm going to have to say goodbye to it, because I only wanted a little one to go over a little bit, just to go over the top side here, so it sort of shaded the bins as you do. And I've got another door here from this area into the restroom, so I'm really chuffed with that. Now today we're over here. Yeah, this is growing as well, so we might have to get rid of that if it keeps growing up there. We're doing this area here. Now this is let me chitter chatter why I work, eh? And that's a good idea, isn't it? Because then I can talk to you obviously and get stuff done. So this is where people come to eat. So as high as we can go. Where they come to eat. And I thought it'd be quite nice if there was like arches. I don't want to close it off totally. I'd like to keep it open, but I was thinking I need to close it off a little bit just so it's in its own little area. But I'm not planning to do, is that the right level? Yes. I'm not planning to do that with the seating area that's next to it. That I will actually leave open, but I'm going to make like an archway sort of thing between the two areas. Now I have got a little bit of a problem with what colour I'm going to do. Obviously the right colour would be blue and white, because it just goes with one another, doesn't it? But the problem with that is it too much blue and white, and would it be nice to have a colour that pops a little bit? And if that's the case, then obviously Christmassy colours for me are green and red and white. Now white would go obviously really well. I haven't got a problem with the white. It's the green and the yellow I'm not too sure. So we're just going to have to give it a go and see which one feels right. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut instinct and take the courage and think, right, yes, this might be a bit loud, this red and green, but it does go with the theme. Okay, let's see if we're at the end there. Yeah, I can't put any more there. So what we should do is put a pillar up here and link that two together. So right, so let's have a look, see how we're getting on. Oh yeah, that's really good. You know what would make this? How many places have we got on? Yeah, just to do this here, just to finish it off and tie it together. I do like the colour. I bought quite a few, as you can see on my hot bar, of different colours, because I wasn't yet again sure of which ones to go for, but I think this is a nice one, and I am going to mix it in with this one. So this matches this over here, so this works extra well, folks. This does. So just bring it across a bit. I don't want it to look kind of castle-y though. And I have brought in I don't know if this is gonna work there. Oh yeah, it does. See what that looks like. Oh yeah, oh yes, rather chuffed with that. If we do that way, it might just even finish it off better. Yeah, look at that. You see, keep to the same colour scheme. I don't think you can go too far wrong really. Oops. Oh, actually, that bit of a mistake there, but that doesn't look too bad, does it? Yeah, I think that's gonna work as well. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's coming together nicely. Now what we can do is just put these edges at the side, just so they look kind of archway-ish. Now we might even be able to come down a little bit more on that. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's working for me. So we've got our little archway. Oops, where's it gone? We did have a little archway here, and then you move into the seating area there. This chest might have to be moved. Now, I've only got a few things, you can imagine, to put down. Far too many, isn't there? Now, first thing to do is get rid of the stuff that's on our hotbar and bring down, I think we'll bring down the tables and the chairs, and then we can see exactly which ones we want in here. Now, they're a bit big, aren't they? So that's the blue. Obviously, the blue's going to look, I thought I got a blue, light blue one. Is going to go well, isn't it? I mean, that one particularly works well, and the white. Now, it's either that or, like I say, a pop of colour. I'm liking the pop of colour, I have to say. No, doesn't do it for me. So we're going to go with the. Don't think I'm going to need them for anything else. I don't really need the chairs. So we're going to go with the white and the blue. Now, I've got to place them in the right places. Obviously, to place them in the right places. Now, a bit close to the, a little bit close there to the plants, isn't it? Now, the thing is, we could do a double table here because the. I wonder if we should do that the same colour. Yeah, we should do that the same colour. I was wondering a little bit. It's grey, doesn't it? Is it supposed to be white? Let's have a look. What's it say when we hover over it? Crystal, that's the one I'm looking at. I'm looking at this. You look grey to me. You don't look white. So I might. Tell you what, changing my mind already. There's a surprise. That person has to sit on top of the plant. It's not very good, is it? Okay, so yeah, there we are. That works for me. Now, I can fit any more. Not a very big place to eat, is it? It has to be said. Do you know what I'm going to do? Who'd have thought placement of tables would be so difficult? You just wouldn't have thought it, would you? Let's put that one there. Yeah, then that works. And then two like that. Yeah, and then some singles. Put one here, I suppose. On there, and then you can walk through there. Gosh, it didn't help having the table in my hand. So I've got loads of things I want to put on the table. As you can imagine, it's going to be a bit of a tight squeeze, isn't it, for people? You know, not going to be much room to move around, which is going to be a bit of a problem. So let's put you at the end there, and you at the end there, and then I think we get dark chairs and white chairs, didn't we? I think the dark ones are obviously folks are going to go here. Now you've got to remember these chairs are pulled out. That's why they're looking so tight, because they're pulled out here where they should really be tucked underneath the table and you shouldn't see them, and then that would give us a lot more space than we actually have. That's the call I'm making, folks. That's why it looks the way it is. Now I'm not going to put any white chairs out because I think the light blue ones look really good, and I don't want to. Yeah, we're going to put that one at the end, aren't we? I don't want to. I can never get out. I don't want to make it too. I want to be able to walk basically, so it's not crushed up too much. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. What I'm differing about is whether to put one table there and one table there. And not have a two table in the middle because I can't actually fit people around it anyway. I suppose I could put a high chair. I've got a high chair somewhere. Where's the high chair? See if I can put. Oops, if I can ever open it. Maybe I can put the high chair here. And you can walk around. To climb over the high chair. It's a bit silly climbing over the high chair. I might come back later and sort this out, but for now I think it's okay. I think it's difficult to see with the chest in, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to have to go somewhere else. Tell you what, where the high chair would look good. Here. That's a great place. And we'll put a spare one here in case people need them. There you go. I think the high chair situation is sorted, which is obviously very important. I'm just thinking if I moved that table along one, I can fit. I think I can fit one. I know. I want a big table there, and I'm not sure if I can fit all the chairs around. I don't think I can. No. Right. So that's good enough, I think. And then you'll take these away, and then you've got enough room to walk in. Yes. And then the only problem is getting the high chair out. I'm overthinking it, folks, aren't I? Really, Patch? You overthinking? No, seriously not. So I'm going to fast forward now, and I'm going to go around putting all the stuff on the tables, and that'll be the end of the episode. Okay everyone, I'm really chuffed with that. I had got these vases, but I couldn't find anywhere to put them. So I'll just put them, I thought I could put them in the middle of the table and then put the stuff around. That's the biggest pie on the planet there, isn't it? That's going to keep someone busy eating that, isn't it? So I'm really chuffed with how this little seating area has gone. I did want to do the restaurant. I did want to do the seating area as well, but we didn't have enough time. We did go and have a look at the restrooms, so that's where the time went. So what I'm going to do next is move the chest out of the way, move this out of the way, and come back in and see you for the seating area. So thanks ever so much for watching. Bye.